Welcome, everyone. Today, we're embarking on a journey to Africa, the world's second largest and second most populous continent. But before we delve deeper, let's address a common misconception: Africa's size. Most of us are familiar with this map. It's called the Mercator projection. But did you know it distorts the true size of continents, especially Africa? 1. Africa, approximately 30.3 million square kilometer. Asia, approximately 44.58 million square kilometer. Often, due to map projections, Africa appears smaller than it truly is. In reality, Africa is 1.9 times larger than North America. In reality, Africa's land area is 30.37 million square kilometers, enough to fit in the US, China, India, Japan, Mexico, and many European nations combined. 1. The reason Africa is not shown its actual size in world maps is due to the type of map projection commonly used, known as the Mercator projection 12. The Mercator projection was developed in 1569 by Mercator as a navigational tool. It preserves the shape of countries but distorts their relative sizes. 13. This means that countries further from the equator, like Greenland and Russia, appear much larger on a Mercator map than they actually are, while Africa appears smaller. 13. Critics argue that this misleading portrayal of Africa's size has political implications influencing our perception of the continent. This was designed for nautical navigation, but is it still relevant today? Mercator projection prioritizes navigation, not real-world maps. This can lead to the misconception that Africa is much smaller than it truly is, underestimating its actual size by up to 14 times compared to how Greenland is depicted. But this vast size also presents challenges. Several countries of the continent are facing shortages and even famines, as well as rising inflation. This misconception can have harmful consequences, perpetuating the idea that Africa is a homogeneous entity, neglecting its vast diversity in geography, cultures, and economies. Africa grapples with various challenges, including poverty and inequality, climate change, conflict and instability, health issues. Africa is a continent brimming with the vast amount of uncultivated arable land should make the leaders of the continent and of the international community seize the opportunity of this crisis to make agriculture much more productive. Rich cultural heritage, natural resources, entrepreneurial spirit. By focusing on solutions, fostering collaboration, and amplifying positive narratives, we can support Africa in overcoming its challenges and reaching its full potential. The Mercator projection, while historically significant, has some disadvantages in modern navigation technologies. Distance distortion, misrepresents area, limited usefulness near poles. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Africa. Remember, understanding and appreciating the continent's true size, complexities, and potential is key to fostering a more informed and equitable world. A globe is the most accurate representation of Earth. Comparing a continent's size on a globe to a map using the Mercator projection will show the distortion. Africa is not actually smaller. Understanding map projections and their purposes helps us interpret the information they convey effectively. Modern navigation relies on more accurate representations of the Earth's surface and great circle calculations for efficient and safe travel.